with Skyler Hegler from South Charlotte Panthers, a former prep baseball All-American and a Clemson commit for the class of 2025. Skyler, thank you for your time.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me.
So for the high school season, you attend P27 Baseball Academy. It's a much different look from your traditional public high school route. How does that change how you prepare for that travel ball summer season?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely get a lot more reps, a lot more individualized reps with behind the plate especially. We have a catching coach that really helps us out. Coach Tucker, he really does a great job with our catchers. And there's not as much school, so there's not a lot of wasted time, so you really get a lot of reps in.
So as a catcher, the preparation is huge. Going into a weekend like this, we're going to play somewhere from 4 to 7 games in the heat, in the full gear. What are you doing to prepare your body for that?
For sure, just taking care of my body, just doing my daily stretches and everything, staying hydrated, just doing everything I can to stay healthy.
You're on a super talented South Charlotte Panthers team with an extremely good pitching staff, a couple of D1 commits in there, and they've got a D1 commit behind the plate as well for them. What are you doing to help your starters out and getting prepared for a start?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the biggest key is just getting to know your pitchers, just knowing that they can trust you with anything they throw, knowing that I'm going to keep it in front and get as much strikes as possible. So just building that relationship with our pitchers.
Yeah, and from your perspective, what are you doing in the game to try and help out your pitcher if anything goes awry?
For sure. Anytime there's like a situation where you get 2 runners on, no outs, and they're kind of struggling, I'll call time, go out there and just calm them down. I know that they're good and I know what they're capable of, so I know it kind of gets a little haywire sometimes, and I just got to go out there and let them know nothing.
Now we're going to talk a little bit about PitchCom. You're heading into college next year. You've got a lot going on. PitchCom is the big thing now. Have you gotten a chance to use it? And if not, what are kind of your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I have not got a chance to use it yet. I'd really like to. I feel like the good part about it is you can't steal signs. I feel like here a lot of people try to steal signs, which is a great way to win. If you know what's coming, it's pretty easy to hit. So, yeah, I think that's a really good key just for when you get higher up, and also you don't get crossed up by your pitcher.
Yeah, as a catcher, how do you think it helps you from behind the plate? Does it help you call the game a little bit easier if it's on the PitchCom?
Yeah, for sure. You don't really have to think about somebody picking up your sign, so you don't have to pay attention to the rounds. They can make sure they're not tipping pitches and stuff like that. So, yeah, I feel like you can just worry about your game behind the plate instead of just doing something.
Fantastic. Well, let's hit some rapid-fire questions before I let you go. We'll start. Metal bats or wood bats? What do you prefer?
I'm going to go wood bats. I think wood bats because it's harder. It's less forgiving. Yeah, it's just, I like the competition.
Are you superstitious?
Yeah, I am. Definitely in the box, on deck. I do the same exact thing every time. One thing I make sure of is I draw the cross right before I get in the box. So I'm a really religious guy. I thank the Lord for everything He's done for me. And I feel like that has played the biggest part of my life. Just staying true to Him. So
that's fantastic. Our second to last question here. What's the best song on the playlist right now?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I got to go Sweet Dream by Cole Wilson. It's a very good song.
What's number 2?
Ooh.
There's always a number 2.
Living the Dream by Morgan Wallen is really good too.
All right, you heard it here. Listening to country music. Who are some MLB players you look up to, you try to model your game?
Yeah, for sure. Growing up, my favorite player is definitely Mike Trout. Just the way he carries himself on and off the field, it's just something to see. And I think that's a very good role model for me, just to see how he does things and see how he carries himself. But for catchers, I'd go Yadier Molina. He's really good just controlling the game behind the plate, and whenever he's back there, like everybody knows. Like that's what's up back there. So.
All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're watching the TVs because you're just going to see him playing all weekend this week. You're going to see him at Clemson next year after he graduates. There's a lot to look forward to for Skyler here, and thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.